Hi Leo, welcome to Lit Intuition Tarot. My name is Kay, and today I'll be doing your weekly reading. I'll be doing one obviously each week, but the formats and spreads will change, so if you want to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, it's very new, so I'm trying to get some growth, and then you'll be, if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified of my future uploads each week. Get something a little bit different each time. Below in the description box, I have a tentative schedule put up that may change as time goes on. I also have a link to my website where you can book a personal reading with me, pre-recorded or Zoom. And there's also instructions there on how to make a donation to the channel if so inclined. Just have a couple more shuffles left, and we will get into what's the energy for you, Leo, this coming week. Okay. So today we're doing a general Celtic Cross reading. And let's see what comes out for the Leo collective. Now keep in mind, as you like the videos and subscribe to the channel, it's kind of like adding a little energy signature, so it helps me to tap into the people that will be watching. So just keep that in mind. For your overall energy, we have the Six of Cups. That's a Scorpio card. I do mention signs, although they may not be relevant. It may be to someone, so I always just like to put it out there for somebody that it might be a confirmation for. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me the obstacle or challenge for Leo this week. Uh-oh. Okay, a bunch of them flew on the floor. Bear with me a second while I pick those up. I don't take cards on the floor unless I'm told very loudly to do so. But in this case, it was just a user error. Alright, so let's continue to try to get one to flip over in my hand. It's just a Celestial Tarot deck. Fairly inexpensive, but they're cute and they were a gift, so I like them. So for the challenge or obstacle for you this week, Leo, we have the Knight of Cups. Also, I see as Scorpio energy or Pisces. Could be Cancer, but I generally see the Queen as Cancer. Not always, though. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me the goal or highest possible outcome for Leo this week. We had another couple of them fly out, land on the floor, but right, great. For your goal or highest possible outcome, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, I'll lay out all the cards first, and then I will discuss the interpretation. So if you don't want to see this part, just go ahead and fast forward till you see all the cards on the table. I do like to shuffle sometimes on camera just to keep my readings transparent. So what you have below, Leo, for this week, we have the Ten of Swords, which is Gemini energy. I kind of see where this is going already. And even though I specified a Spirit not to make these personal readings, I do have a lot of Leo in my chart. And so sometimes the messages will resonate with me, of course. Although my sun sign is Cancer, I'm on the cusp of Leo, and I also have other placements in Leo as well. So, but I do, like I said, make sure to separate my own energy from that of the collective. Obviously, it's a part of it, but I don't take these readings personally. I don't know why I explained that. I guess I was just waiting for a card to flip, but it is what it is. So in the recent past, for what's behind you, Leo, we've got the Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me what's before Leo in the near future. Okay, so we have, for your near future spot, we have the Seven of Cups, more Scorpio energy. Yep. Alright, I'm picking up on this one. It's telling a pretty clear story. Sometimes I really have to dig and clarify, but this is coming out pretty straightforward so far. Leo, though, we usually have a surprise or two in us. So I'm going to go ahead and see. There's still 4 more cards to pull in the spread. And then at the end, I'll pull 3 cards from the bottom of the deck for what we don't see coming, or you don't see coming, and what you may need to know. Okay, I thought one flipped there, but it didn't. Bear with me. Spirit, please show me the outlook or approach for Leo. Okay, I'm not going to take the one that fell on my lap. What flipped over here in my hand is Death. Major Arcana for, Scorpio energy. A lot of Scorpio influence here, so you may be dealing with someone who is a Scorpio, or has that in your chart, or you may have it in yours. Otherwise, it's just a general energy that's present here. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me what's in Leo's house. Alright. Does that one do double flip? Sometimes the cards flip in 2 spots, but no. Okay, another major arcana for what's in your house or environment. We have the Lovers. Major, like I said, for Gemini energy. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me hopes and fears for Leo this week. Hopes and fears for Leo. First week of December 2023. Show me hopes and fears for Leo. Okay. Next we have the 6 of Swords. Aquarius energy. Okay. And then the final outcome, I'm asking Spirit for the next 6 weeks to 3 months, give or take. Spirit, please show me the final outcome. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm actually really connecting with this reading, not as it applies to me personally, but I'm just really feeling the energy. So for the final outcome here, we have the 3 of Swords, which is Libra energy. Now, I do specific love readings during the week that are separate from these. If love does come up as a topic forever, meaning romantic love, I will go ahead and read the cards, as you know, that is obviously a very prevalent energy for you right now. If you're not interested in a reading about a romantic relationship and this doesn't resonate, then this may not be the reading for you, and you can check your other sign placements as they are uploaded. Having said that, with the 6 of Cups as your overall energy, crossed by the Knight of Cups, you are feeling nostalgic. There's an air of, I see the 6 of Cups also, you know, it indicates that there's a connection, an emotional connection to someone, a soul tie of some type, whether or not you believe in soulmates, twin flames. You know, if you don't, then you have a strong connection with the person, and if you do, then you know what's up with that. But so the 6 of Cups talks about nostalgia, thinking back to the good memories, the good times. We could talk about childhood friendships even, so sort of just in general, like longing for a simpler, more joyful time in your life. But when it's crossed by the Knight of Cups, there's someone else in your energy. Of course, roles can be reversed, and you can flip them as you see fit. But this Scorpio/Pisces water energy is someone that is coming toward the other person with an attempt to make some type of emotional offer. So this could be anything as small as texting you to test the waters and see if you're open to a reconciliation, all the way up to, you know, a proposal of marriage, or it just depends on, you know, what the state of your relationship is like. Now, you're separated apparently in some sense, since there is that longing, unless you're actually still together and you're just longing for times when times were better. But since the Knight of Cups is in the obstacle position, I'm thinking that this may be, and I can see this in the cards that are following as well, so we'll get there. But I'm picking up a vibe of, you know, this may not be a connection that you feel is really healthy for you emotionally, and I'll get to why. But if you were following when I laid down the cards, you might have an inkling by now if you know anything about tarot. So, having said that, with the Ace of Pentacles being your goal or highest possible outcome in this spread, Leo, it's time for you to, if you have any, so I don't intend to label anyone. But if you've had any kind of codependency issues, where you felt like you were attached to one person, and even that you kept feeling like you were getting attached to the same type of people over and over, or you felt very down or incomplete when you weren't connected to another person, maybe even one particular individual person that you're now feeling nostalgic about, then it's possible that you could have neglected some of your own self-care and working toward what's best for you as an individual that's going to make you feel absolutely secure and stable and confident about your future, your self-worth, your value. You're being offered an opportunity from the universe for a brand new beginning where you can work on your own self-worth. And so obviously it's not about proving it to anyone else. It's so that, some people like to be locked down by a partner, but this is kind of like locking you down with the divine and their plan for your future. Moving on, what's below in the subconscious? So kind of an energy that you might be automatically sort of reacting from, energy that you have to use, that you might want to make conscious so that you can understand its influence in your actions. We have the Ten of Swords, Gemini. I'm sensing that this person that's on your mind in the Six of Cups and Knight of Cups energy has caused you a lot of pain. And, it wasn't just that maybe your ego got hurt or that, you were offended or disappointed. Like, this is a very deep pain that it went through a whole cycle, of mind games, manipulation, getting you stuck in your head, wondering what was going on, maybe having nightmares or sleepless nights, wondering about what was going on in this situation. And, you reached the end of that where you just felt like you had no more to give. You were tired of thinking about this. The ultimate betrayal occurred, and you couldn't really see how things could get worse, but there's really no way to necessarily repair them either. That's kind of what's below for you right now, if this applies to you, and if this is your reading, Leo. In the recent past, with the Five of Pentacles, so this is what I meant about as we progress, I could tell you where I was coming from. It's, often known as the left out in the cold card in tarot. So it's about feeling abandoned, your self-worth being depleted, feeling cast out, feeling like you're not accepted, you're not appreciated for who you are, you're not, people aren't seeing your worth, and that can affect, your own feeling about yourself, that maybe you did feel like you weren't worth anything, or you were never going to find anyone or find happiness. So this could have been an energy that you've experienced recently. For your near future, we have the Seven of Cups. I do see that as a bit of progression. I can sense two different aspects from the Seven of Cups in this particular position. I can see that, you are aware that you do not have to go back to this person or situation, but there's some confusion. And no shade on Scorpios, but with the Six and Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups here, all in these positions, there could be, like I said, someone with Scorpio in their chart, or just with that type of energy that's, confusing. They can be very mysterious and tricky, and it can be very alluring and charming, but, when you're not on the same page, it can feel like you're being manipulated. So I can... Cain! Sorry, my cat's attacking my statue of the Virgin Mary. Yeah. So anyways, so with the Seven of Cups in the near future, yeah, look out for confusion, having your mind clouded by, different options and things thrown at you from this person or elsewhere. For your outlook or approach, Leo, with Death, Major Arcana for Scorpio, you are, once you feel the need to just completely, like, you may have tried different things, cord cutting from this person, or seeing someone new, or just doing other things, but it always seemed like there was a part of you that maybe got lost within this person, or, if you got into the twin flame idea with this person, maybe you felt like you were one person, and so, you can't really disconnect, or you can't really cut the cord. But, at this point, though, I see you taking a stand and at least realizing that you need to completely transform in order to detach from this person or situation. Cain! So you need to, you know, in a sense, die to a part of yourself that's involved in the situation and be reborn. My cat, I might have to stop for a second and go put him in the bedroom, because sometimes he's naughty when I'm on camera, just to annoy me. Okay, let's see. Well, I'll continue. In your house or environment, not your energy, but that of people, places, or events surrounding you. With the Lovers, Major Arcana for Gemini, we're seeing that someone in your energy is having a choice presented to them. Okay. All right. Let me take a deep breath and get back on track here because my cat just... Alright. And I dropped something. I'm sorry, Leo. Okay. So, someone in your energy, maybe even this soulmate or twin flame, or, you know, is having a choice between, you know, either their soulmate connection versus other outside temptations or possibilities, or just a choice between something. But, you know, with the Lovers and the Six of Cups, I believe that the situation or person is in your life for a reason, has been in your life for a reason. It was an important soul tie, or is. It's just that sometimes when we go through a lot of pain, you know, we have to make a decision, and this ties into the Lovers for them too. You know, is it a strong enough tie that it means that we're intended to be eternally yoked and continually learning from each other? Maybe for some couples or in some circumstances, but at the same time, if there's so much betrayal and pain and heartache, and it's just destroying your self-worth, then, you know, Spirit would be encouraging each of you to choose yourselves. This person, if they are that selfish or difficult to deal with at this point in their lives, then, you know, perhaps they just need to grow, and whether or not that's possible for them, I don't know, because I don't telepathically tap into the other person's energy. I just read the card. I explain why in some more detail on my webpage. Again, the link is below. But moving on. The Six of Swords in your hopes and fears. You want to move on, but you don't. There's a part of you that doesn't. So as a hope, you want to go to smoother, calmer waters where you are transformed, where this person is maybe a passing thought or a fond memory, but not one that makes you long for reconnection. But on the other hand, there's a fear that, you know, of being unmoored. Like maybe this was such a significant relationship or circumstance in your life that, you know, leaving it, well, you're afraid of maybe feeling empty or lost. And if that is the case, just an encouragement from me, although I'm not a counselor or a clergy member or anything of that nature. I've been through similar situations, Leo. And so I just want to say that at first it's very possible that it may feel that way, that second way, like something is lost, or like, you know, there's an emptiness in your heart for a while. And I wouldn't be saying that just to be preachy. I'm saying it to lead up to the fact that the final card with the Three of Swords, you know, in the near future, I mean, like I said, 6 weeks to 3 months is what I ask Spirit to reveal. And since Tarot is for entertainment purposes only, and outcomes are not completely set in stone, since free will is always at play, this is just suggesting that if things continue on the trajectory that they're on, energetically, that the most possible outcome will be a broken heart, and will be sadness, and, you know, maybe longing for this person or this connection. But that is, you know, a short-term sort of outcome, and I'm not trying to sugarcoat things. I'm just saying that, you know, energy is very fluid, and it's very important that we actually honor that Three of Swords in our life when it appears, because if we don't, it can lead to a lot of other things, you know, addictions and repression and all that sort of thing that, you know, I'm not qualified to really address on any kind of deep level. But you know what I'm talking about, Leo. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up the reading with the bottom 3 cards of the deck that will show us what we don't see coming and what we may want to know. 9 of Cups, Pisces energy. The Magician. Oh, I'm liking this so far. Major Arcana for Virgo and Gemini. And finally, the King of Swords, which I see as Gemini or Aquarius energy. Can also refer to Libra. I like this a lot. Oops, accidentally put one down there face down. Okay, so okay, sorry, let me think of the best way to phrase this. So with the Nine of Cups, the Magician, and the King of Swords, I can see you reaching a place where, and you know, sometimes the Nine of Cups is seen as a selfish card. I'm getting a different vibe from this here. You know, wish fulfillment, yes, and being happy by yourself, yes, but this person is meditating. And I see it as you, perhaps this Three of Swords feeling will drive you to turn to your spirituality, embrace meditation or yoga or even tarot or just whatever kind of ways that you use to connect with spirit, if you're into that kind of thing. And this is going to be achieved by, you know, it's a manifestation that's coming from a place of clarity and just seeing things for what they really are. I love this. It's very courageous. You know, it's not saying, oh, I'm hurt, but screw it, I'm just going to go out and get drunk and find somebody else or anything like that. It's saying, yeah, I'm hurt, but why was I hurt? I was hurt because I depended on another person to give me my happiness, and now that is not an option any longer. Of course, it could be. I could choose a replacement, a different body, same soul, right? We do that. I've done that a lot, repeating cycles. But instead, you're choosing to take everything that you have at your disposal to create your own satisfaction, your own happiness, and you're looking at it in a very realistic way, a very head over heart way. You know, knowing logically that if you proceed in that fashion and just aim for your happiness, that everything else will come along with it once you learn to love yourself and you're comfortable with the situation that you've created for yourself, Leo. So I'm going to leave the reading there. Again, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out my webpage below. I also offer personalized avatar birth charts, which I think are pretty cute. So you can take a look at that. And I hope you'll come back. So I'll see you again soon, Leo. Thank you for your time and attention.